nice for a change of pace just to be out here on our own. And even though it was a long
It has been a while, and that's because Jonathan and I have kind of thought about it, and even though we've gone on some fun adventures this summer, like climbing Wheeler Peak and doing some fun adventure paddleboarding, we only really want to film the activities that are truly unique, worth rewatching and sharing with family and friends. And I think this weekend qualifies. So we are on the Mill Castle Trail in West Elk Wilderness. Our goal is to summit the 13er West Elk Peak, which is not to be confused by the Elk Range to the north. The West Elk Range is composed of beautiful rock formations. The rock is called breccia, and it is volcanic rock that formed in violent volcanic eruptions approximately 34 million years ago. It's very solid. The rock formations are impressive, and we're just happy to be out here.
It is quiet out here. This is, I think, what our spirits needed this summer. Like Andrea said, we've done a lot of popular stuff, really cool stuff too, but just we're not really into hanging out in crowds and busy places. I think some people, you know, they thrive in those busy environments, but we are both introverts and we recharge through silence.
It's insane that we are so close to two very touristy areas, Gunnison and Crested Butte, and we've only seen one day hiker who started around the same time as us. This is so beautiful, very reminiscent of Weminuche Wilderness out by Durango. Wow, this feels like a completely different world. It
feels like the Elks mixed with the San Juan Range. It's volcanic. It almost doesn't even feel like Colorado. It almost looks something like the Dolomites in Italy.
We just got to feel some of the breccia rock up close, and it's very similar to cruststone conglomerate with big, knobby, embedded rocks and very, very solid. I'm sure if there were any 14ers out here composed of breccia, it would be super fun to climb. I'm doing it one-handed with a dog attached to me. Oh, babe, I can't. All right. We have found our $1 million home for the night. $1 million because of views behind me. It's been a hot minute since we've set up the backcountry tent, so that took a little bit longer than expected, but we got it up. Now we just gotta get our sleeping set up and then go grab some water from the nearby stream and eat some dinner.
Fresh river water. Can't get any more fresh than that.
So what's on the menu tonight? Some Farm to Summit green chili mac and cheese, and I am starving. We
very hungry.
Yeah. We stopped at Coyote Cafe on the way down and had some breakfast burritos and then one honey stinger waffle, and I don't know, I guess we just wanted to, sorry, there's a lot of bugs out here. We wanted to keep going, get to the campsite, so we didn't eat anything other than that little waffle, so we're pretty tired and hungry, and honestly, more power to people who film themselves backpacking and film every little thing, because this is just exhausting.
Okay, water. What are the water requirements on that? That's pretty good. It's a green chili mac and cheese.
From Durango.
From Durango.
We are using some new gear for this backpacking season. Actually, we've always been a huge fan of Katadyn products, and normally we use the pump filter, which is very heavy. We used the Be-Free smaller filter in the past and decided to get these new 1 liter filters, which they're amazing. And also we got these very lightweight Nalgene's to save on the weight a little bit, and so far we love them. Over by Louie, we do have a
couple new bear vaults. We used to have a super heavy bear keg, which I used to carry a lot for whatever reason. I mean, that thing was probably like 5 pounds. But we now each have one of these smaller bear vaults, which I think is great for kind of distributing the weight. We do prefer to use bear vaults or bear kegs in Colorado just because it's really hard to properly hang a bear bag out here, and most people don't do it correctly. So bears get smart to it, especially in areas that see a lot of popularity with backcountry camping, and they start to associate humans with food, which becomes a death sentence for the bears. So we want to do whatever we can to protect them and also not have our food eaten because we kind of need it.
Hello? Yeah, I'm on my Nokia. Yeah. We're about to eat some dinner. Just kidding. Just don't leave home without it. Garmin inReach.
Well, dinner was quite lovely and yummy. Highly recommend the Farm to Summit green chili, mac and cheese. And tomorrow we're gonna try the chili. So we'll let you know how that is. But what an amazing evening spot just to capture the last rays of the sun. We've got that huge waterfall down there. We don't want to get too close to the edge because it is literally a straight drop off. So if you can just believe us. Well, we showed you the waterfall earlier, but we're gonna really enjoy having the sounds of this waterfall to go to sleep to.
Good morning. We're about an hour into our adventure heading toward Westall Peak. It's beautiful out. We've seen awesome waterfall. There are some tents, across the way, but I think they were just kind of hanging out.
Other than that, it's just
Yeah,
us.
it's just us up here.
We didn't film. We actually got up very early this morning in the dark, but obviously the GoPro does not do a good job of showing that. And honestly, until the light hits us, we don't want shaky footage and make people
Shaky.
sick.
Yeah.
But we're well on our way up this thing. Looks like a beautiful morning. Hopefully we can hit that summit well before the clouds start to develop. And hopefully my voice will clear.
Yeah, we have a lot of flowers that keep us company as well. There's the sun. Feels better though. Wakes you up.
We made it to the top of Storm Pass. The skies are still looking very clear, and check out this view of the castle behind me. This area is just insane.
told Jonathan, son of a gun, there's somebody up there. Had this entire hike to ourselves, nobody else backpacking, and yet somehow there's somebody up there. But now that I see it, we're definitely not looking at people, but some elk running down. Won't bother filming it because you won't be able to see it, but you'll just have to trust me. There are elk that just summited West Elk Peak.
Close to the summit. Just have a very small rock field. Get through, and then we can relax a little bit. Done.
Hey Louie, you made it. What do you think? Do you want a snack? Will you accept a snack? Gotta sign the summit register.
Yeah, I'm griping, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
This thing has seen better days, oh my goodness.
Whoa, stay high. Quad squad.
Wait, 2013?
Oh my gosh.
2012?
Well,
It's completely falling apart.
I can see why it's been on the mountaintop this entire time. Got Utah.
It's just falling apart. Well, someone was up here on... I can't read what that says.
Almost looks like a 2, February.
Yeah.
More power to them. From the summit, we can of course see the castle formation, but we can also see Pyramid, the Maroon Bells, the very top of Capitol, way out in the distance, the very top of it. What I think is Snowmass, right? Or to the right of Capitol. And then we look around. I don't know what these mountains are. They're West Elk Mountains. Much more solid and easy than their elk neighbors. And then we have the Uncompahgre Range, and you can barely make it out, but Mount Sniffles. So you can really see a lot up here. This is a long hike. There's nothing technically hard about it, but it was just long and up, down, up, down, up, down. Actually, we have to go back to that snowfield, Cornist area, and descend into the other basin. So quite literally, we just came all the way along this ridge, up that little peak right there, and then down to that little snowfield, which is where Storm Pass is. That's crazy that people can do this in a day. Like, more power to you. I'm definitely glad we backpacked. And I'll be probably collapsing once we get back to the tent. part earlier, it was still pretty dark. And now that the sun is out, we can see that the wildflowers are absolutely banging. I think this is as good of a spot as any to sit down and drink some water and have a snack. We're done. What do you have?
A disgusting pro bar for
Mm,
lunch.
Coffee at
A
least.
coffee and Louis.
Louie.
Oh,
He's like, don't talk to me right now.
he's out.
That entire hike this morning from campsite to the summit of West Elk and back, we saw 3 people, one guy who was trail running, and then another couple who was like on a 2 or 3 day backpacking trip. But other than that, nobody. And it's a Saturday, the week after 4th of July. It's nice that there are places in Colorado like this, and honestly, I don't think that they will ever become truly popular because the amazing wildflowers that we saw on, sorry, there's a lot of flies. The amazing wildflowers that we saw, you know, right up the road, you have Crested Butte, where people can just drive up and go on a 2 or 3 mile hike and see the same wildflowers. There's not a 14er out here, and there's not one in the entire West Elk range. Again, not to be confused with the more loose, gnarly elks to the east of here and to the north. And it at 20 something miles to summit this 13er, and even just to backpack here to this amazing spot, we're talking a beautiful single track trail, but lots of uneasy footing, scree, roots. So you get a bang out here, but it's not a bang for your buck, it's like a bang for 20 bucks. Mosquito. So it's nice to know that if you put in the work, that you can get solitude and not be bothered by drunk partiers or people with $200,000 camper vans blaring their Bluetooth like we have the last couple of camping trips, right, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Well, we were so tired that we got back to camp and took an hour and 42-minute nap. And then we did some yoga, did some meditation, had some dinner, another farm to summit, dehydrated meal, which I cannot recommend enough.
Really good.
Really tasty.
Doesn't hurt your stomach.
Really easy on the stomach. Much better than some of the other brands that we've tried. But it is now our last morning here in West Elk Wilderness, and all I can say is
This was an incredible experience. We saw maybe just a handful of people passing by, but no other campers near us. Just the solitude that we needed.
Very remote and lovely.
And who could ask for a better $1 million view? Before Louie has a chance to pull me off this really large cliff that's right by our campsite, we are going to put our heavy backpacks on our back and head home. Hopefully find a place in Gunnison that has coffee and cinnamon rolls, because honestly that has been the main craving these last 3 days.
And sparkling water.
And a sparkling water. Thank you again for watching our video. We have some fun adventures planned, and again we strive to just post unique things rather than stereotypical travel videos where, you know, there's already a million other videos out there on it. So hang with us, and we hope you enjoyed this one.
Take me on a spree, I wanna get to know me, every little inch of me. Gentle while you stroke, when you depicture me, every number count, love token.